See where we are. Oh gosh. Oh man. Yo, what's up, friends? Jamie Stokes here. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm so excited about this. This is my first ever video on this channel. So do me a favor, watch the video all the way through. If you think your boy has some potential and you like what you see, take an opportunity, take a moment, hit that like and that subscribe button, and we'll have some more fun in the future. But really, you've seen already what the title of this video is going to be about, so you kind of have an idea. And I know what you're thinking, man, what a crazy topic to start your channel off with for a first video. But honestly, I think that this will be a good opportunity to kind of share, enlighten some people who probably want to know or have always been curious what it's been like to have COVID-19. Maybe you know of some people afar off that's been removed from you, but you never really quite figured out what it's about. I'm here just to offer my personal perspective of what happened when I contracted the virus. So I'm just going to take an opportunity, a few minutes, real short video, just to let you know about my experience, what my symptoms were like, and how I was able to recover pretty quickly from the virus. I remember when it first came out, and this virus, we first learned about it, there were so many different conspiracy theories. I remember we were first talking about that it wasn't the real virus, it wasn't bacteria, it didn't come from Wuhan, China. It was from the 5G that was released into the air or to the airwaves, and that's what was making people sick. Some people were even talking about that it came from animals. So all those different conspiracy theories, all these different things in the beginning, but now here we are. I can say personally and truly that it is a real virus, and we do need to take it seriously. So the purpose of this video is just to enlighten and inform some people about my personal experience after I contracted COVID-19. So really, it was one morning I woke up, felt a little tickle in my throat. I wasn't out of the normal because I'm known to have a lot of allergy issues, sinus infections, things of that nature. I've been to the doctor, been to the allergy specialist. They told me that I needed to have a tonsillectomy done. Haven't done that yet. So for me to wake up and to have a little itch in my throat and kind of have that post-nasal drip is not out of the norm, but it's something that I experience on a regular basis. So this particular day, when I woke up the day before, the temperature had shot up to about 70 degrees. Then the next day, that particular morning, it went down to about 30 degrees again. So anybody's body can be kind of wacky and kind of sick and feel a little, groggy after that happens. So when I woke up, like I said, I felt a little tickle in my throat, and I kept making this kind of this clearing noise just to clear that post-nasal drippage out of there. But it kind of went on for a couple of days, so I didn't really think much of it. Again, I have allergy problems, sinus issues all the time, so I thought it was just that. And I was kind of it was reinforced a little bit because I went to the doctor, went to the urgent care. You don't see the doctor anymore, but they kind of allow you to see the nurse practitioner or the physician assistant. I talked to her and I said, hey, these are the symptoms that I've been having, but do you think that it would be wise for me to get a COVID test? And she says, no. The doctor now says, no, you don't need a COVID test. I've been around people who have COVID-19 and you don't have it. I don't think this is it. So you don't have to worry about it. I heard your cough. It's not a dry cough. It's more of a wet cough. So I don't think you need to take a test. I said, are you sure? Because I'd much rather be safe, more safe than sorry. And she says, no, you don't need a COVID-19 test. Don't worry about it. So she prescribed me some Allegra and some Flonase, some other medicines that I still haven't picked up yet because she said it's my allergy. So it went on. And the interesting thing about this is really what threw me off was that all of the symptoms that you hear on the news or you hear from the doctors and medical professionals, I had and experienced just about all of those. But the interesting thing was that I experienced them one at a time. So it was almost as if I went through phases like 1, 2, 3, 4 of the virus. So it started off with that tickle in the throat. Then at nighttime, I ended up getting kind of like chills while I was asleep. But the interesting thing about that was when I woke up and was walking around going to work, things of that nature, I would take my temperature. I have to take my temperature every day before I go into the office. And it would be normal, 97 degrees. But I would always experience maybe like a fever at nighttime while I was asleep. So again, I didn't really think much of it. I said, okay, it probably could still be the allergies, still be the sinuses. And then after that, when the fever and things went away, still had a little bit of a sore throat, but then I went into having more of a headache. So I had this throbbing headache, and I'm not talking about any normal headache. I'm talking about I could feel like my heart was beating in my head, right here behind my eyes. Again, felt like regular sinus pressure, just a little bit more intense. So that went on for about 3 or 4 days. I was taking things like Benadryl because I thought it was my allergies, taking migraine medicine. And that kind of subsided after 3 or 4 days. And so then, after that, I started developing this cough. And it was one of those coughs where it seemed like for the last 25 years, I've been smoking 3 or 4 packs of Newports a day. So after that, I realized, okay, this might be a little bit more than what she was saying about the allergies or my sinuses. So I ended up going to get a second opinion. But this time, I didn't actually go to a doctor. I scheduled an appointment for a rapid test at one of those labs, those same places where you kind of go and get drug tests and things of that nature. So I paid like $195 for a rapid COVID test, and it came back that I was positive for COVID-19 and also for the flu. I didn't even know that you could get both at the same time. I didn't know that was possible. I don't know how I got it, but yeah, I was positive for COVID-19 and positive for the flu. And so I had been walking around sick for about a week or so and did not know it. That's the scary part, because I expose people that I love and put those people in danger. And I thank God that nobody actually got it or contracted it from me, but I was able to quarantine and isolate myself after I found out I was positive. But when I found out I was positive, I was coming to the end of the virus. So what happened was I actually recovered to some people pretty quickly, but they didn't know that I had already been sick for quite some time and still walking around and hadn't known it even myself. But after I tested positive, I ended up losing my taste after that, and I'm still kind of getting that back now. But it's been quite some time. I ended up feeling pretty good a couple of days. So really the symptoms lasted between 10 to 12 days. And so I ended up feeling good probably the next Saturday after I tested positive. I believe I tested positive on a Tuesday, and then by that Saturday I started feeling a lot better after getting lots of rest, lots of NyQuil to help me sleep at night, things of that nature. I did have a lot of fatigue, a lot of back aches, like you hear again in the news and from the medical professionals. But that next Saturday I ended up going to retest, and I tested negative. And in order for me to go back to work, I had to have 2 negative tests consecutively. So the next Sunday, the next day, went and tested again, and that did come back negative also. So I was able to return back to work, and I don't know if I can attribute it to my youth, that I don't have any pre-existing conditions, that I was able to recover pretty quickly. And so here I am about a week later, and I'm back to work. My taste is just now returning, the fatigue is gone, and I'm pretty much 100% back to normal. But that's why my beard and everything is so scruffy, because I've been in quarantine. And my barber now also has COVID, so I don't know how or when I'm going to be able to look presentable or decent again. But yeah, so I just wanted to make this video just to inform people about my experience. I know people have had different stories, different experiences of what happened. It's only the grace of God that I was able to survive with a disease or a virus that's been so deadly. So many people have lost their lives, and I think that it's only by the grace of God that I wasn't consumed. So I would like to just encourage you all to stay socially distanced, stay safe. If you don't have to go out, don't. And wear your mask, because that's exactly what I've been doing. And I can be truthful that in the beginning of this, like a lot of people, didn't take it all the way serious. But let me tell you something, it is real, and it is deadly, and it's something that we all need to take seriously. And also, please consider getting vaccinated. Do me a favor, subscribe to my channel. I promise you that the rest of my videos won't be as serious. The rest of my videos will have a little bit more fun content. I look forward to creating some more stuff. This is a channel that I'm creating just to have as a hobby. I realize at 27 years old that I do not have a hobby, and I wanted to do something I thought would be fun, that even if I don't get a lot of subscribers, or even if I don't get a lot of people that like the videos, that's okay. It'll be something as an outlet. And so I'm looking forward to creating more content, doing some more fun stuff, challenges, things of that nature. But do me a favor, like and subscribe, and after you subscribe, just comment in the video and just say I subscribe, and I would like to reply to each and every one of you. And thank you so much for watching. Peace out.